My name is Procopio, and I just recently finished my one of my first classes at MSU. That class was WRA 150. This class taught me a lot of tips and a lot of helpful advice to help me succeed in future classes. And today I'm going to show you those videos and how those videos affected me in future classes and made me a better overall writer and a better student. Uh, a few of those tips that helped me make help me become a better person and it's going to help me succeed in college are self-discipline, organization, and then we're going to talk about my writing voice that was developed recently in WRA 150. One of the definitely useful skills I learned in WRA 150 was being well organized. From start to beginning, like when working on these all four projects, I realized that you have to be organized from the beginning to the end because if you start unorganized from the beginning, it's going to be harder to finish each project, and they're not going to be done as well as if you were organized. So after about halfway through WR 150, I definitely started to realize that being organized was a key part in completing these projects on time and making sure they were well done and well written, and definitely is going to help me in like future classes where um, where I might not be as organized. Right now I'm going to show you what a desk of a student who has taken WRA 150 looks like and his organizational skills versus a student who hasn't taken WRA 150 and how unorganized that student is. Now this is a student who hasn't taken WRA 150 and is looking pretty stressed out for finals and seems really distraught and not organized at all for finals. He's probably not going to do as well as finals. This student who has taken WRA 150 looks pretty calm and pretty relaxed and studying for finals instead of distraught and stressed out like the other student was. Definitely what WRA 150 definitely helps you with your organizational skills and helping you prepare for exams and big projects that are due. Wow, that student who hasn't taken WRA 150 definitely looked more stressed out than the one who has. He should definitely look into that class to help his organizational skills and to be better prepared for future exams and final exams that's coming up in his future career in college. The next thing I'm going to talk to you today about is self-discipline. Throughout WRA 150, throughout all of the projects, we had set due dates for all of the projects except for one of them. That one that we didn't have due dates along the way and just a final due date, I realized I didn't do as well on that project, and I realized it mainly was because I procrastinated until the end of that project to try and get it all done. Um, but the projects that did have the due dates along the way, I did a lot better in, and I realized that having that self-discipline in the third project, I didn't have that. I needed to make due dates for myself and make due dates along the way to make sure I'm staying on track for getting the rough draft done, the intro, the conclusion, making sure I have enough time to edit the paper, and not stressing out about not even having a draft the night before it's due. So definitely WRA 150 taught me how self-discipline is going to be a big impact in college because some professors aren't going to give you due dates along the way like our professor in WRA 150 did. I'm definitely going to have professors that are just going to give me the syllabus to say, hey, this project is due at the end of the month. Good luck, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to have that self-discipline and set due dates for myself along the way to make sure I'm keeping up on the project and making sure I am getting it done on time and I'm doing it in a well-timely manner. Overall, self-discipline is definitely going to play a big key in my future college career because as a political science / pre-law major, I'm going to have to write a lot of papers in my future, and I'm going to have to stay ahead on those papers and set due dates for myself when those due dates aren't given. The next thing I'm going to discuss with you is the writing voice that was developed in WRA 150. Each person has a different writing voice and a different style. WRA 150 definitely brought out my unique writing voice and Overall, WRA 150 was a very enjoyable class. I liked it a lot, and it definitely gave me a lot of key tips and advice and a lot of tools to use in future classes to help me succeed. Definitely organization and self-discipline was a big part of WRA 150 for me because it taught me a lot about myself and making sure I'm getting these projects done and not procrastinating until the last minute. And then also as a writer, helping me to develop my writing voice and making that a good strength in my writing, which is a key part in all projects that include a paper. So I'd like to say thank you to Sarah Panuska for being a great professor this semester and helping me and teaching this class very well. Thank you.